I have released a zombie apocalypse into the NBA. The Detroit Pistons, the worst team in the league, are now a team completely made of zombie players. If they beat another team, that team will become infected. The last team to survive the zombie invasion is the winner. All right, first day of NBA action. The Pistons are playing the Heat, and they lose. The Heat survive. To make the challenge a little bit more interesting, anytime a team of survivors beats another team by 30 points or more, they can steal their best player. The Mavericks beat the Spurs by 38 points. Victor Wembanyama, you are a Dallas Maverick. The Mavericks with Wemby are actually such a good team. Like, imagine Luka and Wemby playing together. The Zombies might not beat this team for a long time. Day 3 of NBA action, and the Pistons have found their first victim, the Charlotte Hornets. Oh my God, that got started quickly. All right, so the Hornets are all gone. So there were some other games, and the Celtics actually completely smashed the Heat by 31 points. So the Heat are gonna be losing Jimmy Butler to the Celtics. Bro, the new look Celtics, they used to have the 2 J's, Jason and Jalen. Now they got the triple J's, Jason, Jimmy, and Jalen. Bro, this is the best collection of forwards in NBA history. It has to be, bro. Day 5 of NBA action, and the Pistons have claimed another victim. Oh my God. The Bulls are now zombified. Wow, we already have 3 teams gone. That means 1 out of every 10 teams is now a zombie team. But to make things even crazier, that means 1 out of every 5 Eastern Conference teams is a zombie team. So we'll see how many Eastern teams are gone before this even touches the Western Conference. The next day of NBA action. Man, we're still in October and we're losing teams like that. And these zombies are not even that good. No zombies played today, but the Nuggets absolutely manhandled the Thunder, and they're going to be taking in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Denver, they're high in the mountains. They've got SGA and Jokic now, and Murray, bro. I'd be shocked if this team loses anytime soon. This team is amazing. Also, why are there so many just giant blowouts in 2K, bro? The Thunder are not going to lose by 40 points. That's nuts. All right, October 30th, almost spooky season in the NBA. Almost October 31st. Team's definitely going to get out that day. But for now, the Pacers survive the Zombie Bulls. The Nets survive the Zombie Hornets. And the Pistons take out the Thunder. And then the Jazz lose by like 60 points to the Nuggets. So now the Nuggets are gonna get Lauri Markkanen too. Oh my God. Dude, I can't believe we already lost the Thunder. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander survives. That's interesting. I don't know what you're supposed to do against this team. October 31st, all the zombie teams play it on the 30th. So this should probably be a pretty chill day. Yep, everyone survives. We have 1 blowout though. The Clippers absolutely 40 bomb the Magic. 2K Sim Engine is so unrealistic sometimes. But all right, the Clippers are gonna be picking up Paolo Banchero, that means. The first month of the season is over. It was only a week long, and we already lost 3 teams. We go to November 1st, and the Heat beat the Nets by exactly 30. They are going to be taking in Mikal Bridges to replace Jimmy Butler, which I guess is better than nothing. The Warriors also smashed the Kings, which means De'Aaron Fox is going to be a Warrior. Yeah, I feel like the Warriors are like a team that didn't really need De'Aaron Fox, but the Kings are so screwed without him. November 2nd, here we come. Dude, the Heat are just involved in blowout after blowout after blowout. They just got blown out by the Wizards of all teams. The Nuggets are picking up Luka Doncic. Oh my God. This is already taking a wild turn. So the Heat's best player is actually Adebayo and not Mikal Bridges. And I feel like, honestly, that actually makes the Wizards significantly better. Dude, so the Nuggets are rocking Jokic, Doncic, SGA, Murray, Markkanen, plus their championship team, Porter, Aaron Gordon, Jackson. This might be the greatest NBA team ever assembled. I don't think the Nuggets are going to lose anytime soon, but they have a game against the Zombie Bulls right here. I'm pretty sure they're going to win. Yes, they win by a lot of points. Wow, and the Pelicans smash the Hawks, which means Trae Young is heading to NOLA. It's insane how many blowouts 2K thinks happens in an NBA season. Like, obviously there are blowouts, but 140 to 106 does not happen very often. Dude, so the surviving teams are bulking up. The Pelicans picking up Trae Young, and we are literally at November 5th. It hasn't even been 2 full weeks of NBA basketball. All right, nothing on November 5th. November 6th, we've got the Trae Young Pelicans versus the Nuggets super team, and they lose. Not surprising that the Nuggets super team honestly probably isn't going to lose a game anytime soon. The Jazz barely survived getting infected by the Bulls. Things are getting interesting. I mean, there's a lot more blowouts that are going to happen. The teams are going to shuffle, but right now on November 7th, comment down below which team you think is going to survive the zombie apocalypse. Here we go to November 7th, and there are no games being played. I think this is election day. We go to November 8th. Wizards survive a Hornets infection. Not much else happened on this day. Bland day of NBA basketball. Things are kind of mellow right now. It's pretty chill. Not much is going on. The Pistons almost beat the Sixers. And the Wizards, even with Bam Adebayo, have lost to the Hornets. That is another team that is gone. That is 5 teams gone now, which is 1 out of every 6 NBA teams. Also, the Celtics absolutely wrecked the Nets. That is going to be giving them a player as well. I don't know who the second highest rated player on the Nets is. I think it's Cam Johnson. It's actually Nick Claxton. So the Celtics get another big man to go with Porzingis and Horford. Dude, I'm surprised teams are losing to this team. I know they're all 76 overalls, so they're decent, but these guys are 6'2". These zombies are not that powerful. All right, November 11th. And not a lot is happening on this day. The Cavaliers, though, are 9-0. 9-0. They haven't blown anybody out, but they haven't lost a game. I like to see that. Okay, Cleveland, that's awesome. A lot of zombie L's being taken today. The Pacers, though, get blown out by the 76ers, which means Tyrese Halliburton. Yes, Tyrese Halliburton is going to Philadelphia to play with Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. Also, the Mavericks blew out another team. They're the weirdest team of this thing so far. They just keep blowing people out and getting blown out. Oh, Trae Young is the highest rated player on the team, not Zion Williamson. So Trae Young, he joined the team. He's leaving the team. He's headed to Dallas. I feel like the Mavericks have such a weird team now with Trae Young, Kyrie Irving, and Victor Wembanyama. That's such a very strange big three. Let's see if they can survive the zombie onslaught, though. I feel like the Sixers with Tyrese Maxey are not losing a game anytime soon. Bro, and the Celtics absolutely demolished the Knicks on the next day of action. How much help do the Celtics need? Are they about to get Jalen Brunson? They are. They get Jalen Brunson, dude. Oh my gosh. Bro, so the Celtics are rocking Tatum, Butler, Brown, Brunson, Porzingis, Holiday, Claxton, Derek White. I mean, this team is insane. I want to see them play the Nuggets. All right, the Heat squeak by the Zombie Hornets by 1 point on this day. The Pacers get absolutely throttled by the Sixers again, which means they have to give them another player, probably Miles Turner. Miles Turner going to Philly. I mean, bro, that just gives Philly a great backup center. My God, man. Philly is looking kind of unstoppable. All right, we haven't seen the Zombies pick up a W in a while. It's been a little bit, and they lose really badly to that weird Mavericks team. So no W there. That new look Sixers team actually just beat the Celtics. Maxey went off, Halliburton went off, Joel Embiid did okay. Kings absolutely demolished the Lakers. Now remember, the Kings are missing De'Aaron Fox, but despite that, they beat the Lakers, which means they are going to be taking the king himself, LeBron James. The players are getting shuffled around like wild. All right, November 16th. I mean, it looks like a lot of the NBA is going to make it to December, which is it's nice to see people surviving and thriving. And on November 17th, the New York Knicks, who have lost Jalen Brunson, fall to the Zombie Wizards. A shame. The Clippers absolutely demolished the Rockets. They're going to pick up Alperen Şengün. That is going to be huge for the Clippers. Bro, the Clippers, low-key, they added Paolo Banchero to come off the bench, and now they have Alperen Şengün in their starting lineup. This team is low-key saucing up, and no one's talking about them. Dang, it's kind of sad to see the Knicks go, but that is 5 out of the 15 Eastern Conference teams that are zombies. Dude, the Pelicans smashed the Timberwolves. Bro, the Pelicans picked up Trae Young. They lost Trae Young, and now they're picking up Anthony Edwards. That's wild. Bro, and the Thunder. Oh my God, the Western Zombie team takes out the Warriors. Goodbye, De'Aaron Fox. Goodbye, Steph. So this is the first time a team like this is lost. When a player who is 90 overall or higher dies, they do not become a normal zombie. They become an alpha zombie, so they get nerfed to only a 90 overall, but they get to retain most of their attributes. So we have Zombie Kirby, the Zombie Fox. So this is the first team that has 2 juiced up zombies on it. No other zombie team has these juiced up zombies. So this team should be damaging. So if they meet a Survivor team that doesn't have any good players anymore, they're probably going to beat them. And we are almost in December, about 11 days away. Let's see how many teams make it to December. And I don't think the Nets will be one of them. They're going to have to give up another player to the Sixers. And I think they're going to be giving up Cam Johnson. No, it's going to be Cam Thomas who goes. Sixers don't really need Cam Thomas with Halliburton and Maxey, but they'll take him. Dude, the Nuggets were 1 point away from blowing out the Cavaliers and taking Donovan Mitchell. So close. 4 games in a row where the zombie teams just got absolutely wrecked. But the Zombie Warriors defeated the Rockets, so the Rockets have now been infected. 8 teams are gone. I don't know how many teams are going to make it to December because once teams start dropping faster and faster, it starts to accelerate. And on this fine day, the Pacers are just losing another good player to the Hawks. This is insane. The poor Pacers. Bro, the Pacers don't have many good players left. They're giving up Bruce Brown at this point. All right, we're officially, this is the day after Thanksgiving. That's where we are in the calendar. And the Knicks, who are a zombie team, have just claimed by the Miami Heat. Rest in peace to the Heat, man. I feel like we could have lasted longer than that. Bro, and then the Timberwolves are just getting blown out more and more by all these different teams. They're going to be giving the Kings, I believe, Rudy Gobert or Karl Anthony Towns. Yep, Karl Towns is headed to the Kings. Honestly, bro, Karl Towns and LeBron James sounds like a pretty nasty combo. Towns can roll, he can shoot. A nice compliment to LeBron and Sabonis. And the Heat, immediately after becoming zombies, turn around to Brooklyn and defeat them, turning them into zombies. All of New York City is now gone. Also, the Hawks! Bogdanovich, it didn't matter, bro. The Hawks take an L, so we lose the Hawks and the Nets on the same day. So that brings us up to 11 teams that are zombie teams at this point. That is kind of crazy. A lot of blowouts, but not by 30 points. I mean, this Nets team was bound to lose, bro. They really are, like, kind of devoid of talent, but they're still better than the zombie team of all 6'2" guys. 11 teams down in only 5 days until the holiday season. Let's see what teams are going to make it. And they, of course, lose to that Celtics team. I mean, no one's surprised by that. The Trailblazers defeat the Milwaukee Bucks by 50 points on this day, which means Giannis is headed to Portland. Ironically, with Dame headed to Milwaukee. Grizzlies almost beat the Timberwolves by enough. The Magic have fallen to the Zombie Horde. And the Nuggets absolutely demolished the Spurs. They're going to pick up Devin Vassell. Wow, that was a busy day. Bro, it's been a while since we've checked on the Nuggets, so just as a reminder, they've got Jokic, Doncic, SGA, like they've got Markkanen out. Vassell, who they just picked up, is like the 10th best guy in the team. That's absurd. Also, low-key, this Portland team looks like it's perfectly built around Giannis. Just like a lot of shooting around Giannis. Like this team actually could be kind of saucy now. Dude, Banchero, he left the Magic a long time ago in this season, so he avoided becoming a zombie. But Wagner, Anthony, Fultz, Suggs, y'all goners. Dude, so well over half the Eastern Conference teams are zombies now. That's kind of insane. That was a really busy day for the NBA. November 28th, we're very close to December. How many teams will make it to December? Looks like quite a bit. The zombie teams all got blown out today. Literally all got blown out. Except for the Thunder, they infected Timberwolves. So the Timberwolves are gonna stop just donating their players to everybody because they don't have players anymore. Bro, another team down. That's 13 total. I mean, can 2 more teams go in the next 2 days? We'll find out. All right, December 1st. It's holiday season. Let's see which NBA teams can make it to the end of the holidays, man. I don't know if more than like 4 teams are making it through this month. I'll be honest. Ooh, the Mavericks lost to the Grizzlies by 30, though, on the first day. The Grizzlies, we haven't talked about them a lot, but they just picked up Kyrie Irving to go with Ja Morant, which I feel like is kind of a weird fit. Doesn't help them all that much, and I have to bring it up because it happened. The Nuggets absolutely smashed the Suns. Now, you might remember that the Nuggets are a super team. They are a super team that just added Kevin Durant. And to emphasize how much of a super team they are, Kevin Durant is the 3rd best player on this team. He's not even top 2 on the team. Bro, this team is so good that Shea is literally 4th in overall rating on it. This team is disturbingly stacked, and these guys are all playing different positions. They have Jamal Murray coming off the bench! I'm excited for the Nuggets, man. I feel like this team is definitely going to win this. This is an insane roster right now. Poor Suns. I don't know if the Suns are going to last too long with the way this is going. And poor LeBron James having to play this. Oh, LeBron beats the Nuggets. It doesn't matter. It wasn't by 30, but LeBron James puts in 30 points and beats the Denver Nuggets. Kevin Durant literally comes in and ruins the team chemistry. But neither of these teams were zombie teams, so it didn't matter. Looking across the league, I mean, a lot of zombie teams are starting to play each other, and the Clippers go down. And the Cavaliers go down. Oh my God, we just lost 2 teams. We actually lost 2 pretty good teams too. The Cavaliers were 16-4. Clippers were not that great of a team, but they had a lot of good players. Blowout watch, the Grizzlies just blew out the Suns, so they're going to take in Devin Booker. Wow, so the Suns just lost Devin Booker and Kevin Durant on like back-to-back days. I feel like the Grizzlies, like obviously Booker's an upgrade over Desmond Bane, but like Desmond Bane's pretty good. They could have used a different like superstar player to take in, I feel like would have helped them a lot more than Booker, but you ain't gonna say no to Devin Booker. Unless you're Kendall Jenner, then you might. But wow, we lost the Cavaliers. who didn't blow anybody out at any point, but this team just kept winning. All right, so we have Donovan Mitchell from the Cavaliers and his zombie goon squad. It's gonna be a tough team. And that is 17 teams that are zombies here on December 2nd. Here we go to December 3rd, go to December 5th, and the Utah Jazz have fallen to the Clippers, which means they are now zombies. And the Pacers fall to the zombies as well on this day. It's always tough when we lose two surviving teams on the same day. Bro, honestly, it's kind of a miracle the Pacers lasted as long as they did. Like, this team is not that good without Tyrese Halliburton or Miles Turner on it. We move on to December 7th, where we're at the point where most of the time the zombie teams are playing each other now. There's just that many of them. Couple days of simming here, nothing interesting. For some reason, there's like no NBA games every other day. I don't know why that is, but the Raptors, though, they have been sticking around for a long time. We haven't talked about them. They lose to the zombie Knicks. The Grizzlies smash the Mavericks. They're going to be picking up Trae Young. The Grizzlies are one team that really doesn't need Trae Young. They already have Booker, Morant, and Kyrie Irving. But you know what? I guess it doesn't hurt to just have good players on your team. I don't know. Dude, this Raptors team, they never got blown out. They never had to make any real roster changes, but they did lose. So they're now zombies. Okay, goodbye Toronto. Celtics might be in it for the long haul, as they only beat the zombie Cavs by 6. On the 13th, all the living teams are rolling. They're just beating up on the zombie teams. The zombie teams are beating up on each other. Not a lot of action going on here. For the Lakers, who got blown out by the Spurs, and the Spurs are a zombie team. Oh my gosh, bro. What happened in this game? The zombies played pretty decent. Christian Wood, where's Anthony Davis? He only scored 4 points on 2 of 11 shooting. Anthony Davis, how do you play so poorly against a team of all 6'2" guys? AD, no! What the heck, AD? Goodbye, Lakers. Bro, LeBron James escaped the zombie infection by getting blown out by the Kings. That's crazy. All right, so Zombie Davis, our man leading his squad of zombies. I mean, hopefully he's better as a zombie, because that was a disappointing way to go out. On the 14th, I mean, at this point, all the survivor teams at this point are pretty solid. I don't know if we have a bad surviving team anymore. It's just lost, and they had Giannis. Oh, as I say that, as I say that. All right, so Giannis Zombetacumpo and his squad. Goodbye, Portland. Goodbye. 21 teams are out. Only 9 teams remain. Can the NBA make it to New Year's, or will they all perish before the New Year starts? We'll find out. Dude, and there goes the Dallas Mavericks. Giannis Zombetacumpo became a zombie and instantly just ended Victor Wembanyama, bro. Poor Wemby. Wemby is just gone. Dude, goodbye, Mavericks. All right, bro. Suns beat the Wizards. The surviving teams do not want to go out, bro. They are fighting like hell to stay alive. And it makes sense. I mean, the surviving teams that we have left are really stacked from stealing the other team's players. Wow, the Grizzlies absolutely murdered the Pelicans. And these are 2 surviving teams, so I think Zion is headed to Memphis. About time. I feel like the Pelicans kept getting blown out and somehow Zion stayed on the team. Oh no, I forgot. No, Zion is staying in New Orleans because Anthony Edwards they picked up earlier in the season. So now Anthony Edwards is headed to Memphis, and that is a perfect fit. The Bucks also lost. I don't know how I missed that, but the Bucks are out now. Only the Sixers and the Celtics are left in the East. They need a player like him so bad, like it's just a small forward. Zombie and Lillard, and we've got his squad with him, bro. Pelicans are 17-12, but they haven't lost to a zombie team yet. Pretty impressive. Dude, this is really heating up. Like, survivors are not losing to zombies, bro. These teams are resilient. They do not go out. So the Nuggets only won by 7, maybe showing some cracks in the armor. But no, these teams just keep on winning, keep on winning. Christmas Day. There's a lot of good teams on Christmas Day. The Lakers, you know, they're zombies. They lose to the Celtics. The Heat are zombies. They lose to the Sixers. The Nuggets blow out. I mean, it's just, the zombie teams are really having a tough time with some of these stacked teams that our survivors are on. But things just got interesting because somehow the Pelicans beat the Grizzlies by 30, which means they're just going to take Anthony Edwards right back. That's such a weird turn of events. Okay, December 27th. The Sixers finally lost. Oh my, they lost. What happened in this game? The zombies had a nice balanced effort. I mean, none of the zombies even went that good. Nothing else happened this day, but we lost the Sixers, which means the Celtics are the final team standing in the East. All right, so we have Joel Embiid and Tyrese Zombie and their squad of zombies, dude. That's tough. So only 7 teams remain. The Boston Celtics, the last Eastern team with the triple Js. Quadruple Js, they got the Jalen Brunson. I forgot about that. The Memphis Grizzlies with Booker, Morant, Irving, Trae Young. I mean, this is actually kind of a weird but fun team. The Sacramento Kings, who have LeBron James, Karl Towns, and Sabonis. I mean, this team looks so different than the way it started, but it's still an amazing team. The Denver Nuggets, who are probably the best team left with Jokic, Doncic, Durant, SGA. I mean, this is the all big name team. The Pelicans are still somehow in it with Zion, Anthony Edwards, McCollum, Ingram, and the Phoenix Suns, who is Bradley Beal, Nurkic, and it's not a good team, man. Those are your remaining squads. Let's see what happens. On December 28th, the NBA gave to me a Celtics blowout. I don't know how to do that song. The Celtics have fallen. The Celtics do not make it to the new year. They lose to the Spurs. What happened, bro? So the Celtics have 4 alpha zombies. We've got Jimmy Bombi. I've tried to be creative. I don't know. Jimmy Butler was hard to zombify. Jalen Zombieson. It's a bit better. Jayambi Brown and Taco Zombies. I kind of messed up Tatum, but he's back. 4 alpha zombies. The Celtics are the most dangerous zombie squad. The entire Eastern Conference is gone. For some reason, I'm picturing like I Am Legend vibes right now with the Western teams that are still alive. With only the Grizzlies, Kings, Nuggets, Pelicans, and Suns left, we have 5 teams remaining, boys. 5 teams left. I'm really curious if these teams are going to make it to February. Obviously, these teams are stacked, except for the Suns. Like, the Suns are not even better than some of the zombie teams. Like, the Celtics zombie team is literally better than this team. So, I'd be shocked if the Suns make it another 2 weeks, but you honestly never know. I mean, you don't know. January 1st, and the Suns literally lost on the first day of the new year. So, goodbye, Suns. We have 4 teams left. The Nuggets barely beat the Hornets. Oh, my God. Dude, and the Grizzlies lose to the Spurs. The Spurs beat the Celtics too, and I'm like, the Spurs don't even have any alphas. Oh my God, for the Grizzlies, Morant played well, Irving played okay. Trae Young was, I mean, everyone just kind of played okay. Dude, so the Grizzlies are gonna have 4 alpha zombies as well. Booker, Morant, Irving, and Trae Young are all above 90. That's insane. So we've got Kai Zombing, Trae Zung, Za Zombant, Domby Booker. I mean, this is a squad of 4 alphas. It's like the Celtics, man. So, woo! Not a lot of teams left. So there are 3 teams left. The Sacramento Kings, Denver Nuggets, and the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's see who loses first. Pelicans win on the 3rd. Kings win on the 3rd. Nuggets don't play. We go to the 4th. The Nuggets win on the 4th. Pelicans don't play. Kings don't play. The 5th. Kings win. Nuggets win. Pelicans win. Okay, all 3 teams are doing really good. The 6th. No one played. The 7th. Pelicans lose to the Kings. They lost to the Kings. Oh, they lost to the Kings. The Kings are still in. And the Nuggets beat the Pistons. Okay, won by 29 points. So they don't get to steal a player, but that was very close. Bro, all 3 teams win on the 10th. The Nuggets are playing the Pelicans on the 12th. Maybe a chance to steal. Oh my God, they do. They beat them by over 30, which means the Nuggets can steal from the Pelicans. Zion is headed to the Nuggets. Dude, the Nuggets really don't need any more good players, but Zion is going to be in that Aaron Gordon role, and that's just insane. Comment down below who you think is going to win. I'm sure most of you are picking the Nuggets, but you got to remember the Kings do have the king himself, LeBron James. I feel like if any NBA player was built to survive a zombie apocalypse, it's LeBron James. The Nuggets lose! As we say that, the Nuggets lose! Yo! Joel from the dead has a 23-point, 14-point game, and he defeats Doncic, Zion, Durant, Jokic, Vassell, Murray, SGA, Markkanen, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter. Bro, this team is so unfreaking believably good. Who even played bad? Vassell. It's down to 2. And this Nuggets team is one I would not want to run into if I was a survivor. Bro, so this is the most crazy zombie team. Nikola Zomkic, Shai Gilgeous. I honestly, bro, his name's so long it wouldn't even let me keep going. Luka Zomchick, Zion Zombieson, and Kevin Durrambi. I'll be honest, man, I think this team's going to take out one of the survivor teams. I don't know if they play any of them sometime soon. It doesn't look like they do, but if those teams survive to play the Nuggets, the Kings got some games in February, so we'll see what happens. So 2 teams remain. The Sacramento Kings, who lost De'Aaron Fox, but then later picked up LeBron James and Karl Towns. And the New Orleans Pelicans, who have lost their best player, gotten their best player back, lost a good player, got him back. They picked up Anthony Edwards. I think the Kings are going to win, but if I've learned anything, the roster almost doesn't matter. All right, both teams survived the 17th. Both teams survived the 18th. Both teams survived the 19th. Okay, we're just going like day by day here. Can they make it to February? It looks like they might make it to February. It's going to be tough. Okay, both teams have a game here on the 27th. The Pelicans win. The Kings win. Okay, wow. Okay, so both teams have a game on the 29th. The Pelicans are playing the Celtics, who have the 4 Alpha Zombies, but the Grizzlies also had 4 Alpha Zombies, so both teams have a really big test here. And the Kings lose! And the Pelicans win! Oh my god, the Pelicans only win by 2 points, but that's all they need to make it to February and win the challenge. The Kings, oh my god. The zombie version of Trae Young shot 2 of 18 and they still won by 17 points. That's it, the Pelicans are your champion. I love doing this video, man. It's so much fun. It's so interesting all the ways it can go. If you guys enjoyed this video, man, smash the like button. Let me know if you enjoyed it. If you want more NBA stuff from me, you can check out my NBA podcast, the Paolo Podcast, on all your favorite apps and here on YouTube. Link in the description. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.